Chris from Key Farm. So I'm over here this morning. Ooh, snake skin. I'm over here this morning working on a four-wheeler. There's not much more irritating than something that's supposed to work good and won't work good. But I think I found the problem. So I pulled the seat off and I got down to the breather. And first of all, there was a rat's nest right there. I got most of it out, but I still got to go through and get all of that garbage out. So then I took the cover. You can see the cover right there. I took the cover off of the breather. And now look, the foam in the breather went bad years ago, so I just had a sock wrapped around this cage right here. And it really did work good for a long time. But Mama Mouse there had about 1 million pumpkin seeds. Why are you always next to me? Always. Anyway, Mama Mouse, you see all these pumpkin seeds I threw out? Well, there was the nest. But anyhow, 1 million pumpkin seeds in there. And so I'm cleaning it out real good. And I've already crunk it, and it's running so much better. Because with all that organic matter in there, the sock that I had on here, which seriously did work for a long time, it was moldy and damp. And it wasn't letting hardly any air through. So, let me clean this up some more and we're going to see if it's going to run right. Alright, so I cleaned the box out real good. And I put the filter back in. I just wrapped one of those rags around it and tied it with a cord until I can get home and fashion something else. This is where the nest was, and there's still a lot of loose stuff in there that needs to be blown out with the air compressor. And since this is the farm, there is no air compressor here. I'll have to take it home for that. But let's see how it does. So I don't know if I'm just old or if I'm still recovering from pneumonia. But that was really unnecessary. I can't show Harley right now because I'd have to change the rating on the video, if you know what I mean. Look, all I can say is he's a guy and this here's a girl and it's springtime. Wow, Harley. Wow. So anyway, when I start pulling this rope, I'm going to edit out all the times that it doesn't crank, because either I'm old or out of shape or recovering from pneumonia or something, but I get to huffing and puffing pretty bad, and I'm not putting that on YouTube. Alright. What was that, the third pull? I think so. See how it's going to do. Hey, Chris from Key Farm. Kind of doing an experiment, see if that thing's going to idle the whole time I'm talking. And it idles. So, part of the reason I was working on it yesterday when I cleaned out the air box was these culverts right here. I tried to just pull 2 culverts down here to put in some of these ditches, and it kept cutting off and it kept cutting off. It's very, very irritating. So I came back the next day, and anyway, long story short, it would run about 5 minutes and then it wouldn't do anything. So irritating. Well, I cleaned out the air box, run it 5 minutes and it shut off. Let it cool down, run it 5 minutes and it shut off. So I pulled the plug out of the big red and popped it in there and it run fine. So yesterday, my wife got us a plug. I'm still in quarantine. My wife got us a plug for both of them, and I've been running it 15 minutes around the trails here, and it's running good. I mean, it's got a little pop in it, but it's it's probably 17 years old, so, you know, that and it hadn't been running much. I might put some seafoam through it and see if it'll run even better, but it's still idling. I love to be able to stop one and one just idle for me. Alright, so, cleaned out the air box, put a new plug in it, fresh gas, it's good to go for the summer. Hey, I'm Chris from Key Farm. Love God, love people, and check out one of these other videos. That looks like a good one. Or you could subscribe.